Hi there, how's everyone doing this morning? I'm in this beautiful location. Have a look around me. It's lovely, it's tranquil, it's one of my favourite places to come to actually. And in this video I want to talk about releasing yourself from damaging and unhealthy relationships. Now I'm not talking about abusive relationships. I've done many videos on abuse, and I'm not talking about extremes. So when it's, something that's obvious where you're going to leave the relationship. I'm talking about people being in relationships at the moment where there are labels attached like, side chick, or whether it's friends with benefits, or whether it's someone who just doesn't call you, isn't interested in you, and the effect it's having on you emotionally means that it's damaging or it's unhealthy because you're constantly thinking, well, I'm a mistress, you know what I mean, and I've got to watch my back all the time, and I've got to think about when he's with his wife or whatever. Any relationship that you're in where you have to second guess yourself, where you have doubts, where you're not secure or confident about whether that person is actually in it for you, whether you don't know where you stand with a person, is damaging in my mind, because it's emotionally damaging, because you're always it's like you're having to either play games to keep the person will never tell you where you stand with them, the person will never, and I just think, who needs to live life like that realistically? Don't you want to be in a relationship with someone where it's not saying that there's not going to be ups and downs in any relationship, so that's not what I'm trying to say. And I hope people take from this video that as a couples counsellor, and also when I work with individuals, I respect where you are, in terms of your relationships, whether you're in an on-off relationship, whether you've experienced cheating, whether you're the person cheating. It's not for me to judge, it's for me to look at where you are and how that's impacting on your life. So what I'm trying to say here is, if you know that, say for example, you're in a relationship with someone where you clearly know that they are not over their ex, and you can see that through their actions, you can see the fact that they're always on their phone to their ex, they're always talking about their ex in certain ways, you just get that feeling. They're very secretive with you, you never get to meet their family members or their friends. There are so many signs when you can tell that someone is not committed to you in some way, and it doesn't mean they have to pull the ring out, and that sort of commitment, but I just think as human beings we can tell. But the one mistake that people make a lot of the times is to try to do this thing where they're trying to persuade the person to stay with them. So what they're trying to do, excuse me, I'm just trying to get better light, they're trying to persuade the person that you need to be with me because I'm so wonderful, if you're with me I'll give you more, or you'll get better than what you'll get from the other person. And that's not really what it should be about. If someone wants to be with you, then they'll make that decision. If someone wants to be with you, then they'll make sure that you feel secure. Not saying that, if you've got insecurity issues, because that's down to you, but they'll make you feel secure in the sense that if they say they're going to call you, they'll call you. Sometimes they'll call you out of the blue just to see if you're okay, and not just call you to say, do you want to have sex, or do you want to hook up, hi, whoever's online. Because I just think I've previously been in situations like that where you don't know where you stand with the person, and where you're continuously questioning, was it something I'd done when I saw him last? How can I get their attention? This is like years ago in my 20s, and it's such a intense and horrible feeling when you just don't know where you are with the person. It's back and forth. 1 minute when you see them, it's like fantastic, the chemistry's there, the physical is there, they take you out, they treat you like a princess, everything is fantastic. But then days afterwards you don't hear from them, you don't see them, or when you do hear from them it's really formal and really muted. And I just don't think it should be like that. I don't personally think relationships are hard. They are, they do take work, but I think if you're in a type of relationship where it's taking over 99% of your time, where you're wondering what's going on, where you're feeling unhappy, where you're feeling stressed, where you have doubts, where you can't figure this person out, where you've tried every trick, you're trying tricks because you're having to turn into that person to play games because they're playing games, then it's better to just accept that this is a damaging relationship. So what you need to say to yourself, and this could be men or women, is what do I really want for my life right now? And is this what I really need? Is this truly what I need? Is there potential to work on this to bring it to a place where it needs to be? Or do I need to just, say goodbye and leave this where it is? Make those decisions, reflect But ultimately, if you want the type of relationship that's positive, where you don't have to second guess, you have to create that yourself. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I know that this is early and I didn't give any advance notice. So if you're catching on the replay, then please leave your comments below. Please, you can also find my details on this page if you want to make a counselling inquiry. And you can find more videos like this on my YouTube channel, which is NU Journeys Counselling. Thank you all for watching and I hope you have a fantastic day. Just going to show you the view before I go. Yes, this is like a wonderful little park, this is. And thank you all, have a great day, and thank you all for your support as well. Coming up, I'm going to be doing a few videos before the end of the year, talking about kind of some of the updates regarding NU Journeys Counselling and my new business to come, which is my coaching, confidence and self-worth coaching. Thank you for watching everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye.